If you have ever thought about buying a child-specific bike for your child, like a squish bike or a frog bike, and you have thought, they are a bit pricey, then keep watching because this video is definitely for you. Hi, my name is Steve from Fox Cycling, and I've just had a very busy day teaching 4 or 5 children to learn to cycle. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I've had a number of conversations today with customers who have expressed an interest in buying a frog or a frog or a squish bike, but they are not so sure they want to pay the price, a premium price for those types of bikes. So I thought what I would do is do this quick video to help people understand actually buying a child-specific bike like a frog and a squish is actually an investment, and this is why. So this is how it tends to work. Parents are looking for a decent bike for their children, which is brilliant. They inquire about a frog or a squish bike, which is fantastic because they've heard they're brilliant. And then they ask what sort of price they are. And for an average size bike in a frog or a squish, which is sort of a 20-inch wheel, you're looking around about £350. And at that point, of course, the parents sort of backpedal a little bit, and they think, gosh, that's a lot of money. You know, we can go to Halfords, or we can go to Argos or somewhere like that, and we can buy a bike for maybe £120, and they think that would be a better investment. I understand why people would want to do that. We're all on a budget. But these are some things to consider if that is the road that you are thinking of going down. Now, a frog bike compared to one of those bikes I've mentioned from, for example, somewhere like Halfords, is more expensive. £350, let's say, to about £120. So why would you go for the £120 option? Well, a lot of people do that because it's cheaper. Why would you go for a frog option if it's £350? Well, basically a frog bike is a lot lighter, it has better geometry, it makes cycling a lot easier, which makes the children feel more ready and confident and happier with cycling. But one of the biggest factors with something like a frog and a squish bike is the resale value. The resale value is incredible. So let's say you buy a frog bike or a squish bike and it costs you about £350, and after 2 years, 2.5 years, maybe 3 years, you decide to sell it, you will definitely get 2/3 of your money back. You'll definitely be able to resell it for between £200 and £250. So the bike is actually only ended up costing you about £100, which is a brilliant investment, particularly for the time that your child has had the bike. They've had a bike that is really easy to ride, really inspires confidence, very comfortable. They can go longer on family bike rides, and probably you're going to pass it down to your other child anyway. With a heavier, clunky, cheap bike from those places I mentioned, when you come to sell it, you might get £10 for it. You probably have to give it away. And while your child has had that type of bike, their cycling experience has not been great because those bikes are difficult to pedal, they're heavy, they're clunky. The child won't really enjoy it, so they won't want to go on longer bike rides. They probably prefer their scooter. And so really, it's not worth the money, even though the money is cheaper. So I always think of it like this. It's not really the price, it's the value. and Frog and Squish bikes definitely offer immense value, even though in price you're paying a little bit more. So I wanted to share that with you. It's good to know the investment that you will be making in a decent charge specific bike. And of course, if you're interested, give me a call at Fox Cycling. My name is Steve. I would love to answer all your questions. We have a full fleet of demo bikes here at Fox Cycling in Portishead, so you're welcome to come down, have a try, and see what everybody's talking about. But for now, have a lovely evening and take care.